did. Oh, and I was gonna try I think it was my third wrap on Friday, but I it was just a crazy day. I didn't even have the chance, and it was in my head going like, oh, I'm supposed to wrap today. I'm supposed to wrap today. I didn't
That's
get
how
to,
I am.
so
Did you get to
hopefully I get to do it today.
Did you get to take pictures?
Yes, I did.
Okay, awesome. Those are gonna help you.
I did. And I've actually, noticed a big difference. Now I just need to place my order for nail, the hair nail one and the contouring lotion, I believe that is.
Yeah, the hair, skin, and nails.
Yes.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
So I was gonna tell you, let me see if I can bring it up. Oh, what happened? Where'd I go?
Did you freeze? You froze on me, but I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. There. Well, sometimes it does get a little bit like, you're like, like I've been following up with some girls and some be like, okay, like I'll order something and then like what I've seen, there's some that like, they'll like tell you yes, I'll do it, and then they kind of either block you or they don't respond anymore.
She rose to her. Yeah. So you had some people that blocked you, or are you just saying that from seeing the other posts?
Well, from seeing the other posts, and like I've had, people that they'll talk to me or ask me about it, and they won't, they just won't respond anymore.
Oh yeah. So I have literally only got blocked like maybe twice in 2 years, and honestly, I don't even think those people blocked me because sometimes people deactivate their Facebook and then I'll say you can't talk to this person anymore. I think really that's what they did. I don't even think that they blocked me because they were like people that I was really close to before. So I don't think
Yes.
they blocked me for that. But I mean, you are gonna get those people that do block you, but for the most part, um, try to only talk to people like on your Facebook or people that you know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever just message someone random because then people will block you really fast, because you're just sending them a random message. So I always tell like the girls on my team, like make sure that you're forming a relationship. So that's why, especially if you're using Facebook to build your business, you want to make sure you're going through and like, comment on people's stuff and give compliments because then they're gonna see you on their stuff. They're not just gonna be like, oh, this is a random person. And
Yeah.
so especially if you want to build your business on Facebook, you are gonna have to add random people. And you don't have to add guys or people you're not comfortable with adding, but you do want to open up like your network, especially
Yes.
if you're using Facebook like me. I use Facebook a lot. So one of my biggest things is going through Facebook and making sure I'm liking, I'm commenting, and these people might not join my team or they might not even buy a product. But if they ever do, I know that I've already formed a small relationship with them and they've already seen me on their posts or whatever, So I go
Yes.
through every day for like 20 minutes and I just engage with people, give them compliments or like their stuff. And that's just part of, you don't want to be the type of person that just messages someone randomly because then, people will block you. But, sometimes you will get those people that are like, oh, I'm going to order this day. And then you follow up with that day and they're like, oh, well, I can't have to wait this day. And then
Yes.
eventually I think they just feel bad that they didn't. So they'll just act like, or block you so they don't feel bad, because you keep
Yeah.
messaging
Yes.
them. So that's what happened to Ashley. I think she's the one that made that post. She was talking to
Yes.
this girl for like a whole year and she was supposed to join and then the girl ended up blocking her. I think the girl was just embarrassed at that point. But can you guys hear me okay? My daughter's vacuuming.
Yes. No, I can hear you.
So yeah, it's really huge for Facebook, especially if you want to do Facebook. Make sure that you're interacting with people so you're not just like some weird person messaging.
I'll drive to the fruit letters and walk to the pizza.
But besides that, do you have any more questions that I can't answer so I can help you since we're like on live right now?
Well, I'm talking to it here. My husband's like, what are you watching?
He's like, what are you doing?
Yes.
When I first started, my husband was like, what are you doing on your phone? Who are you talking to? I'm like, oh, I'm doing an online meeting. He's like, oh, okay.
I know. Well, see, sometimes it's just a little hard because it's like you actually think that's not, is that gonna work? Because I see like some, the girls that they say, their husband has joined them and they're doing the business with them, and he just not like, oh no.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take time. Once he sees you being successful, and then maybe he goes like to an event with you, or maybe he'll hear other people's stories. He'll be like, "Oh, wow, that is, it is true," or whatever. Because
Yes, because
it's not really normal to people. So I mean,
mm-hmm.
today I look crazy. Okay.
I'm trying to turn off this.
Okay, so there's just a few things that I wanted to share with you guys, and then I'll answer more of your questions too, Anali, if you want.
Okay.
So I'm glad you got your kit, you got your 4 wraps, and you got 8 wraps, so you could use your 4 on yourself, and then you could even try to sell the other 4, ask 4 people, hey, can you want to try one just to see how it works and see if you like it, and then you can make your money right back, right, your $100 that you spent. So that'll be a great, awesome thing. And now you have 2 customers, so you should be getting an email to set up like a pay account, and that will be where you can order a debit card.
Awesome.
So keep an eye out for that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the beginning of the month, since this is the beginning of the month, and the kind of things that we do in this business at the beginning of the month, because it's really going to help you grow your business. So the number one thing is charting. Charting can be kind of scary, especially when you first join, because you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. What does charting mean? Charting basically just means figuring out the goal that you want. So like for you, for example, your goal could be executive. Executive is like 2 people, 2 distributors, and when they each hit 400 in volume, meaning 400 in customers, you will be charted to executive, and the executive makes an average of 309. So it's important at the beginning of the month to chart and figure out, okay, what is my goal this month? What do I want to do? Do I want to go executive? Maybe my goal is just to get 4 more customers, because that's the steps to success. Or maybe your goal is to go Ruby. It could even be to go Diamond. People go Diamond in a month all the time. And it can seem like a lot. A Diamond is 24 people, but it can be done. It's done all the time. So beginning of the month, knowing your goals, knowing what you want to do is super, super important, because you don't want to wait till the end of the month to figure out, okay, do I want to try to promote? Do I want to try to make more money? At the beginning of the month is the best time. So like a goal for you, like I said, would be a great goal would be executive or Ruby, something like that. And basically that's knowing what you want. The next thing is our steps to success. I know I sent you one of these. Show you. So this is our steps to success. This is basically like our goal every month. So our goal, this is just our goal. It's not something that we need to have done. It's just a goal, something that we can look at and be like, okay, so I need to try to get 4 customers and maybe 3 distributors if I can. But if you can't do it, it's not a big deal. It's just a goal. This is basically like the foundation of growing a team in a business. Even just 4 customers every month is going to grow your commissions more and more. So this is super, super doable. It's not too much. And the awesome thing too is that it's not something that you have to do to be active, right? You can be a distributor. You don't have to have any quotas or anything like that. So that takes off the pressure of, having to get a quota. A lot of companies have quotas and you have to meet them to be able to be an active distributor. So that's one thing I love about It Works, is that you can just go and work as slow as you want or as fast as you want, and you can make money. We don't have to worry about shipping stuff to people. We don't have to worry about having inventory and buying a bunch of stuff every month. You can have inventory if you want, but it's really pointless, because people can order retail off your account too if they just want to buy one thing, and you make 40% off of that. So that's kind of like having inventory, but the company ships it. So yeah, just basically steps to success is like our biggest thing. This is the only thing that you want to focus on, the only thing that you want to worry about every month. And like I said, if you can't do it, you don't do it. If you can, awesome. And then every month you just try to do it again. And literally, if you do this 3 times, you're already Diamond. So you're already charted for Diamond. So doing this 3 times is, is easy to do. So if you just focus on that and have that as a goal, you can get Diamond really fast. So that's one thing that, you know, we want to focus on the beginning of the month, especially knowing what you want, printing this out or having one with you. I sent you one so like you can make a bunch of copies. And then another thing I wanted to talk about is bonuses. I don't know if you watched my video last night, but I shared, here, let me see if I can share my screen. So right now for new distributors, so since you're new, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. My little computer thing is messing up. For new distributors, you can still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so as you can see right here, it says Go Bonus Promotion. So basically our CEO, what he's doing is anybody that joins that's new the beginning of the year, so after January 2017, so you joined, so you qualify for all of these bonuses. So let me see if I can get this not to move around. Okay, do you see this down here where it says diamond, double, triple?
Yeah.
Okay, so for you, let's say that you have a goal and you say, okay, well, I'm going to try to go diamond in 6 months. If you do that in 6 months, our CEO will add $5,000 to your pay. And then, you know, all these other ranks too, double, triple, and this is all, you know, a big amount of time range. Diamond 6 months, double 8, triple 12, and presidential 16. So that's like a lot of time, you know, anybody can do that. But if, let's say you want to try to push really hard and do it fast, if you go fast, our CEO will actually give you double that. So if you try to go diamond in 3 months, you'll get $10,000. If you try to go double diamond in 4 months, you'll get $30,000, and so on and so forth with those. All you have to do to qualify for this is join, get your first 4 customers, which is what we're doing for you right now, and then from there we can work on building you to these, you know, whatever rank you want to go for. And then this other one right here is for people that have already been enrolled, so prior to January 13th, so there's a lot of girls on my team trying to go for these, and then these are their deadlines. So that's kind of cool. This is something you can share with people that you talk about the business and just say, you know what, like we have really good bonuses right now. If you want to hear about them, you know, you can earn them, and they're amazing. A lot of companies don't do that either. So if you guys want a copy of this, or you can print it out off of your eSuite and you can see like the requirements, the months, and all that stuff. Do you have any questions on that?
Well, I was actually wondering, there was something that I seen they were talking about. Do you recommend that I should have the It-Works app on my phone?
Yeah, so we have a bunch of apps, but the most important one I think would be the It-Works. It's just the regular one. It's the one where you can look at how many customers you have and distributors, and look at your volume and stuff like that. So that's a really good one to have. But you can also have the Wired app, which is one that updates you on like events and like new promotions. It'll send you like notifications to your app. And then we have another one. I think it's 3 or 4. We have another one that you can use when you wrap, and it has a timer on it, and then it'll remind you to wrap again. It'll remind you to drink water. And you can also use that whenever you're meeting people to wrap them. You can kind of like turn it on and show them how it works. So it's super cool. But the one that I think you're talking about is the Wired one, because it tells you the amount of time you have for each bonus. So let's say you try to go for the diamond bonus, but you miss it. What happens there is then you don't miss out on all of them. You can still try to go for the double one. So that's kind of cool. I like that, because that means, you know, you still have a chance at another bonus if for some reason you don't get the other one. That makes sense. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm looking at the numbers, you know, and trying to read to what it says on it.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of information, and that's one thing that kind of overwhelms people, you know, when they're new, but don't let that overwhelm you. Everything's going to take time to learn. Nobody learns this in one day. And, you know, I've been in the business 2 years, but I'm still learning. So my upline, which is Janelle, I don't know if you've seen her on the team page.
I think so.
She. Oh. Mommy. Yes.
Maybe we'll go start playing.
Okay, I'll take you in a minute. So she sent me some quotes to share with you guys, and I'm just gonna read a few of these and see if we find something that's inspiring for us. So this one says it is so much easier to go from failure to success than from quitter to success. I really like that.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Because I want my office to be anywhere I feel like hanging out every day. I like that too.
Yes.
Once you let go of your fear, nothing can hold you back. I love that because I feel like, at the beginning of this business, I was fearful too of like what people were going to think of me, and the fact that I quit my job and I decided to do this full time. I had a lot of people say like, what are you doing? Is that even really making you money? And I was scared of hearing that from people because, it's something new. This is not something normal that people just quit their jobs and
yes.
sell health and wellness products for a reason. We think, the way I seen it was like, that happens to one in like 100 people, they're successful in a business like this. It's not a normal for people. So I really I feel like this one reminds me of me when I first started, but definitely,
it is a little scary. It is, you kind of like think you're like, shoot, am I gonna do good on this? What do I tell people? Am I, are they gonna want to buy my product?
Yeah, and the thing is that you have to remember to be confident, and you have to be confident in the products you're selling, because if you're kind of like halfway in and halfway out, people don't take you serious, And a lot of people always ask me, well, how do you get people to join you? I got people to join me because I don't quit. I've been doing it for 2 years, and even at the beginning when I knew nothing to now, I still am learning, and people see that I haven't quit, so they want to join someone that doesn't quit. So I always tell people, if you want people to join you, you have to stick through it. You can't quit, because that will just show people that, one, you weren't successful because you quit. 2, it obviously doesn't work. That's the first thing people think, right? Oh, it didn't work because she quit. So just know that if you want people to join you, you want to be successful, you just have to keep going. Even when it's hard, even when it's confusing, keep going. So this one says, when you buy from your local distributor, you're helping a CEO of the third party, or wait, I'm reading it wrong. When you buy from a local distributor, you are not helping a CEO purchase their third vacation home. You're helping a little girl take her dance lessons, a little boy get his team jersey, and a student pay for college, a family pay their mortgage, and a mom and dad put food on the table. I love that too.
Yes, that one's a good one too.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, like, I don't know about how you feel about it, but I have had people say like, oh, she just wants me to buy her product, but I'd rather go to Walmart or whatever, And a lot of people don't see it. Like, when you do buy from people from MLM, like, my biggest thing now is like, if I have a friend that sells makeup, I will go to her. If I have a friend that makes her own products, I will buy something from her because I know that it's helping their family, So I always tell people, like, if you can find someone that sells it, buy it from them, because you are supporting a family. And when you go to a store, you're not supporting a family, you're supporting this, corporate thing. So, I mean, she sent me a lot of them. Let me see if I can find a really good one. She's like so into quotes. When you meet her, she reads us quotes sometimes on Zooms and stuff.
Well, quotes, yes, they're uplifting and they give you hope, and you're like, okay, I can do this. It's, it's kind of like it hits something in you that you're like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I love this one. Your way is your reason. Once you figure that out, I don't know why I can't read right now. Your way is your reason. Once you figure that out, the how is easy. That's true. So like for me now, like, you have to figure out your why when you join this business. You have to figure out, like, why do I want this? Why am I even doing this? Like, for you, like, when I first started, for me, it was literally, I just wanted to have $200 extra to pay for my childcare. That's all. That was my why. But obviously, the more you start, developing, the more you start earning, you realize, more whys. So now it's, I want to be home with my kids. So my why is that, I'm going to work my business all the time because I want to be home with my kids. I don't want to ever go back to work. And then my next why is because I want my husband to also be home. So that is my next goal and my biggest why right now.
Yeah.
But that will always keep you going. You know, remember why you joined this business every day, and don't let, you know, people stop you from doing what you can do. Do you have any questions?
I was actually gonna ask you, have you tried the nail supplement?
Yes, I've tried everything almost. Besides, like we have one for menopause too. Obviously, I haven't tried that.
You're like, I don't need it yet.
Yeah, the hair scan nails is awesome. Every time I drink it, like right now, I'm drinking it again because I bleached my hair. I don't know if you saw any of my pictures, but before I had super blonde, platinum blonde hair, and you know, when you bleach your hair, it dries it out. So my hair broke off and it was so damaged, and I was always trying to straighten it. So my hair used to be really long, like down to my back. So I cut it really short so I can try to get it to grow again and be healthy. So I'll have more pictures soon. But my sister, I don't know, I need to show you her before and after. It just works really good. If your hair's thinning, if you just want your hair to be stronger, it also helps your skin and your nails. And what I love about our product is that it's not just like a biotin, which is just a vitamin. It's actually a blend of like natural stuff that absorbs a lot better in your body. So when a vitamin absorbs good in your body can, you know, work with it better. So a lot of our products, you know, work a lot better than regular vitamins like from a store, because the ones they make at a store, a lot of people don't know, our bodies don't really absorb them all the way. They only absorb like 30% of the actual vitamin because of the way they're made.
Mm-hmm.
So ours are made plant-based, so our body can absorb our products a lot better than other products.
Okay, so you said our products are plant-based?
Yeah, they're plant-based. They're all natural. There's some of them we can't really say organic, and that's because there's a rule to organic. I don't know exactly what it is, but we can say they're natural, they're plant-based, but we're not allowed to really say organic. And I can't remember the reason why, but I remember when I first joined, I would always tell people they're organic, and then my upline told me, don't say that because of some reason. I can't remember why. But, you know, just they're natural, they're plant-based, and we have, like, the greens are vegan-free and non-GMO. So for people that have allergies and stuff like that. So
yes, because those are some good points. Because some people do sometimes, you know, those are like, well, are they good, you know, organic, or do they have this, or do they have soy in them, or?
yeah. See, that's the funny thing. Is a lot of people always ask questions when it comes to supplements, but what they don't realize is a lot of the stuff we eat is really bad. Like, it has a lot of bad stuff in it, you know. Unless you're eating all natural organic food, you're actually doing more harm than good in the things we're already eating. So
yes,
by using a product like greens, you're helping your body fight off those toxins and diseases and stuff from the stuff that we put in our body, from stuff in the air. So greens is a really good product to just share with anybody. Like, if you can't sell somebody a wrap, you can tell someone greens, because greens are so good for you. Like, it's all your servings of veggies and fruits. You can give them to your kids as long as they don't have any medical problems. And they have 54 superfoods. So it's basically like you getting all your veggies, all your superfoods, everything your body needs in just a little drink, which is awesome. Like I said, it's all natural. And they come in, we have some too in these little packets right here. So people can just have them in their purse and drink them whenever. If you start to feel sick, you can drink one, and it'll help you get better faster.
And those ones you would only like take them like twice a day, or?
You know what? There's people that drink them more than twice a day. The recommended is one. But like I have a girl that drinks like 6 scoops a day, so that's like three doses. And
yeah, it's like okay, 3 in 1.
She loves them. Like for me, I never get sick now. I've been drinking these for 1.5 years, and I never get sick anymore. My kids rarely get sick either. And if I do start to feel like I'm getting sick, I will go drink my greens. And I literally felt better the next day. I haven't had a cold or the flu in like 2 years, and I'm so scared to get it now. I'm like, oh my God,
You're like, no.
because I don't even remember what it feels like to have the flu or to have a cold. I don't remember, so I get scared. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, well, let me tell you, it feels awful. I just had it not so long ago, and I was like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, I won't be able to handle it. But
Yes.
besides that, for you, I'd say the most important thing is just reaching out to people, trying to find new people, and just basically telling them, like, hey, you know, I started this new business. It's just something that I'm trying out, but I would love if you could support me and just try a product for 90 days and tell me how you feel. Tell me if you like it or if you didn't like it, because this will help me grow my business. And most of the time people will be like, yeah, you know, I'll help you, you know, and then you can say, okay, well, what are you looking for? If you could buy a product from me, like, do you want to grow your hair? Are you looking for weight loss? Do you want to just have energy and feel good? Or do you have skin problems? Any of those, there's going to be, everybody has one of those, you know? So they're going to answer something. They're going to be like, oh, wait, I want to lose weight, or I want to make my skin better. And then you can say, okay, well, I have this. This will help you. And if it's more comfortable for you, you can start with just one thing. Like I said, just greens. Just talk to everybody about greens. And you'll get people to try it. So you don't overwhelm yourself, you know, you're not like, oh, wraps, facials, like all this stuff. Just start with one product.
Just one at a time.
Maybe you can do like one product a week if you want. Like one whole week talk about greens. The next whole week talk about wraps. And, you know, people always say like lead with the wrap. But for me, it was always easier to lead with other stuff, because wraps are like something people are like, wait, that can't work like that. You know, it's not, you don't lose weight that way or whatever. It's not healthy or whatever they say. But they just don't know that our wraps are actually made to help you tighten up your skin again. And it helps like the bloating and stuff. So that's why people's stomach or whatever, wherever they wrap. Somebody's calling me.
I was going to say, hello, somebody's calling?
I'm supposed to help this girl get started right now. So yeah, just lead with one product and focus on one product. And like I said, sometimes the wraps are turn off to people. So I always leave that for later. Eventually, if they sign up for greens, they're going to be like, oh, wait, what are those wraps? I think I want to try those. Because they're made to tighten, tone, and firm the skin. So I never say, oh, it's a weight loss. Because a lot of people that buy them do lose weight. But I don't say that because people don't believe it. You know, just say, the product is made to tighten up your skin. So do you have a problem area? Maybe somewhere where you want to lose skin or tighten up your skin, tighten, tone, and firm. It also helps with cellulite and stretch marks. But there's also, I'm just going to show this to you really quick so you can see it. And then we'll get off because I think I'm running out of time. Let's see. So if you log into your account, I'll show you.
I don't know, like, do you get like allergies during the summer or something?
Do I get what?
Allergies?
Yes, greens help with allergies too.
Okay, awesome. I was just gonna ask you about that because I myself go through allergies a lot, and so does my daughter, and you know, I know other people, so I was gonna say, if greens helps out with the allergies, hey, that's a must.
Greens help with allergies like so much. So you definitely need to get some greens, and you can give some to your daughter. What I do for my daughter though, she's 2. I give her just half a scoop or just one full scoop. She's used to them already. She's been drinking them as long as me. So when you start off, just give your daughter. Or how old is your daughter?
She's 10.
Okay, so she's okay to drink like one whole scoop. But like for my daughter, she's 2, so I give her when I first started, I gave her half a scoop. But now I give her a full scoop in juice every day. And, or whenever I see her kind of getting a runny nose or getting sick, I give her greens right away and she gets better like the next day.
Awesome.
So I wanted to show you this. You know, this is your account. So when you log into here, if you go to the It Works You, this one right there,
Mm-hmm.
you can go to this where it says It Works Training. And I know I sent you a training, but this is like a bigger training. So if you have time, you can kind of just scan through it. And this will tell you like ways to build your business, steps to success, which is what I talked about earlier. Oh, I wanted to see, I haven't got in here in this one in a while because they changed it a lot since I joined. Okay,
Mhm.
this one right here is the biggest one. I think this one will be good for you. It works product information. You
Yes.
click that, and then right here, it's literally videos on every single product. So you can learn on every
Awesome.
single one. And it's a video, so it'll tell you, like, if, like, for instance, greens, you can click it, and it's going to pop up with a video, and it's going to talk about the greens, like everything about them.
Oh,
With,
that's awesome. I gotta get on that.
It Works Green, the life-changing.
so this is our doctor for It Works. He's the one that helps create these products. He's a doctor, so, and then there's all these other products, as you can see right here. He'll talk about exactly what they do, what they're made for, what's in them, and stuff like that. So that will really help too.
Awesome. Yes.
I actually need to do that again because there's so many new products. I know most of them, like what they do, but just to like refresh my mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always good to keep refreshed, and they always seems like you always learn something new. You could watch something like, oh, I missed that part out.
Yeah, it always helps you to watch videos. That was my biggest thing. So I'm glad that we
Okay.
got to get on video, at least you and me. And
Yes. Thank you for your time.
oh, you're welcome. We can do this whenever you want. I do them every Sunday. Some days, if I'm really busy, I don't get a chance to. But we also have our upline, Ashley, Janelle. They post them on our team page. So whenever you see a Zoom link added in the time, you can join them whenever. And you don't have to talk. You can just mute yourself and listen, and it'll really help you too. So
Yes.
we only have
Awesome.
like 5 minutes, and it's going to cut off. Do you have any more questions?
No, I think so. Like everything we talked, it's helpful, and I wrote some stuff down to keep in mind and go back and work on some of the stuff.
Yeah, and definitely get on a product so you can share your results. You can go into your account and set up like kind of like a monthly, even if it's just one product, like greens, since you have allergies and you want to give them for you and your daughter.
Yes.
I would suggest to try the berry because I like the berry, but you can try orange. And then you can put them in juice too. So for your daughter, if she likes them better in juice, you can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you. I'll definitely keep in contact through message. And then I'll let you know when there's some more of these.
Yeah, that'll be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. You too. Thank you.